Yo, what up? You already can't know W. It's in Moses. And what we're going to be talking about is how to obtain and maintain some long term relationships. We're going to be touching on a lot of amazing topics, a lot of things a lot of people don't think about, especially when it comes to going into the army, doing things traditionally, a lot of amazing topics that I think people need to be involving their minds and thinking about. So, of course, what I did is invite one of my favorite people, man. My cousin, somebody got grew, the person who taught me how to be amazing, the person who gave me all this. Look at this drip. Look at that. Look, the person who gave me this, the person who taught me how to play Grand Theft Auto, the person who taught me how to play Super Nintendo, my cousin, man. So we're gonna involve him in this conversation. We're gonna be asking him some good questions and trying to understand how he long-term relationship that's in right now. So while we're connecting this, I want you guys to share this video because a lot of beautiful women just as beautiful as yourself. They might not be as beautiful as you, but they still need this information. You understand? So make sure you don't be selfish. Make sure you don't be greedy. I want you to tag your best friend, especially if they are endeavoring to involve themselves in a long-term relationship. Make sure you involve them in this conversation, man, because everybody needs this information. Man. So we're waiting for, you know, Bill Gates to bless us with my cousin's presence. But at the same time, I need you guys to share this video. I need you guys to share this video. Not only for me, not only for you, but for all the people out there that are really lonely, especially parents. Make sure that if your people value you just like God conversation. Okay, well let me add him again since it did. Everybody get it? You get it? I feel like I don't know. What? Nigga, what you doing, guys? We supposed to be making this money. All right, I'm gonna do it one more time. If not, the devil might be a little bit stronger than the. So I'm just hoping that Catalina is good. I'm just hoping that Drake is good. I'm just hoping that my cousin is healthy, is planting all these seeds, being as fruitful as I know he can, and we can actually go forward with this. A lot of people need a lot of this ritual and out of. What's up, Tim? What's good? Everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if anything, bros, we're gonna go forward with the audio. My audio gets distorted every time I try to call. So look, this is what we're gonna do, okay? Cadillac. The devil is trying to come against these women getting some of this information. So when I call you, I'm gonna call you right now, my guy. I'm gonna call you right now because I try to add you again. I'm gonna do it one more time. All right, let's get it. Bye. If not, it's cool. But these women need to see your face so they can have you on a good play. Well, thank you, guys. If not, we're gonna have to do the whole school. We're gonna have to call. All right, all right. Just all right, bro. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna call you, my guy, and there's nothing wrong with that. We'll figure it out next time. I'm gonna call you on the phone, man. It's like back in the 90s. Just make sure you answer it. So we can move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to go see. I'm about to do it from my laptop.
Nah, bro. I don't want to waste any more time, man. What's good with you,
No, no,
bro?
no. Seriously, seriously. I want to get on my laptop right now.
All right.
But let me just.
I'm gonna give you one more time, man. It's not even important, bro. They appreciate the content,
Hold on.
whether it's from
Let
the
me get. Let me
laptop or
get in.
from the Lamborghini, man. It doesn't matter, bro. You feel me? I'm just trying to
Yeah, I
give these
feel you.
ladies some of this good content. So while you're doing that, man, let the people know where you're from, man.
Shit, I'm from Chicago,
Hey,
born and raised. Right now, I'm living in little town called Fremont, Ohio.
facts.
Y'all probably heard of it.
All
Yeah,
right.
little small town.
So I wanna congratulate you for being in a long-term relationship, man, having a beautiful, fruitful, healthy freaking family, man, and doing everything a lot of people have been trying to do, for the entirety of their lives, man, for eternity. So, one question while you're getting everything set up, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. How you doing, cuz?
I'm doing as well as you are, man. I'm doing great, man. Times eight, man. So one of the questions you don't have to. We're not gonna go into the conversation. You know, I'm just trying to involve you in this conversation visually as well as audibly. What 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 is something that you would? One of the questions you don't have to. We're not gonna. You all right? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm here.
What's something you would suggest for a young player, a young gentleman, excuse me, not a young player, a young gentleman, to do for themselves to get that type of lifestyle as far as a long-term relationship, as far as somebody who is not going to flip on them, as far as, having a family? What's one thing that you would suggest before we go into the audio and the visual and you get your laptop set up and things like that?
I'm set up right now. If you want to go
All
ahead
right,
and
we're gonna try it one more
re-add
time.
me to the live.
I got you, bro. It's not even giving me that option. I could see your picture. Okay, add viewers to be in your broadcast, and it's saying invite friends. I'm just as new at this as you are, bro, because I usually don't do this. I usually try to do solo dolo, you know. All right, it says invited. Did you get an invite? Maybe I got an X up. Look at you, Melba. I'm trying to put you on some game. You don't put me on no game. See, they love you
I
already,
didn't get
bro.
the. Yeah, I didn't get the invite.
All right.
I'm
We're good.
watching you with your little red bandana. Got the little. Got your little red bandana fucking with the camera itself. Sure.
It's not letting me add you. Like I could add Teresa if I wanted to, which we're gonna add
All right,
Teresa
let
at
me
some
see if
point.
Hold on. While I'm still looking at you, soon I get off the phone with you, re-add me again.
I don't even. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. Just hang
All
up
right.
real quick. But while we're doing this, while we're getting the technicalities together, man, what are some things that you want my beautiful last cousin to answer for you guys as far as when it comes to relationships? He's been with his lady for a minute, man, and I feel that this is something that he can actually speak on because last time we were talking about more so attraction, seduction last time. So I want you guys to be in position to be in possession, of these long-term relationships.
Being able to secure a stable,
And the longevity. So if you want to speak on that, if you have any questions, I got my pen, I got my paper. We're doing it real traditionally, you know, just like Boosie would do, just like Tupac would do. You feel me? I already invited him, just like I told you, G-Ball. It's not letting me request you again. If not, we're gonna have to do it from there, and then we're gonna have to edit this and clip all that out. I just want these women, to get themselves right for 2021 or whenever we get out this quarantine. It's most likely gonna be if Uncle Trump, does us right with this extra $20,000 in everybody's account. That was a joke, but at some point we gotta get this thing right. You understand? So I'm here, bro. I'm here. It's not a problem, bro. It's not a problem at all. If you want to do it just all audio is cool. The ladies appreciate, your endeavor to get them right for right after the quarantine. It's not a problem. Uh, it's not my technology. It's more so we're just gonna do it my way, bro. And then you can take the floor. You can take the floor. I'm gonna call you right back, and we're just gonna pump their head with information and a whole lot of gang shit, man. In a good way, in a real way, not that fool shit, not that fake shit. We're gonna let them know what needs to be done for them to be some good, healthy wives with healthy relationships and a lot of love, man, in the household. So that's what we're gonna do because this technology, we'll figure it out next time. I promise. Promise. My nigga, it's not letting me add you, bro. It says add, and it's not letting me add you. It's like you clicked, it's like I already clicked on it, bro. Like, for real. I do want to have the audio as well as the visual. It says invited. Like, I'll screenshot the shit and send it to you. There you go. I'm gonna screenshot it, but we're gonna do it from the phone now because I'm really trying to go forward and not play on this part. So we're gonna do it like that, my guy. All right. It's simply not gonna happen. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Here we go.
All right. Hello?
Yeah, it's not letting me do it, bro. And it's nothing wrong with that. We'll figure that out on another day. But
Yeah.
you already told the people you're from Chicago, man. Um, from my understanding, you were growing up in South Shore, growing up in a part that wasn't, ideal for a lot of people, but you got out of that situation and you went forward to have a beautiful family, to have a comfortable life, to be able to reside in a space that you don't have. I don't want to speak for you as far as, the comfortability that you have. But you just tell the people a little bit more about yourself before they trust your word as far as you giving relationship advice.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to dig into my past like right now because I did a lot of stuff I'm not proud of. Been
Facts.
through a lot of things, you know. No, I don't want to talk about that. It's kind of depressing. So yeah, I kind of get where I'm going with that. But let's get back on the subject at hand as far as relationships and everything, especially. I don't know who are watching this, but if you're young in the military, like honestly, don't rush to get married. And if you do get married, make sure you have a prenup and every legal documentation you can necessarily have to keep your money and assets to you.
Right.
Because a lot of women, soon they see that uniform, they're already seeing money signs.
Right.
And I'm not speaking for personal experience, but watching other people go through divorces, child support, you know, I had a staff sergeant. Like he literally in the combat zone, he literally made 70,000.
Mm.
He came back home with only one paycheck from the whole deployment. One paycheck.
Mm. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's food.
Yeah.
That's food, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he came back with one paycheck and
They worked
no
his
house of
ass.
his own.
No house? What?
No house. Guys, she did him
Did his
dirty.
ass
Didn't
dirty.
even,
Tricked his ass.
you know what I'm saying? She just did him dirty. Like,
That's fucked up.
you know, she's showing like literally false bank statements and stuff to him, and he's just going with the okie doke.
That is food. But on a positive note, bro, let me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like,
So
yeah, he didn't find out until we got home that she was just lying and trying to get out the marriage and move on with the news she's been seeing the whole deployment.
Hey man. But the good thing about that is you have a good woman, man. I saw the interaction that you guys had.
It's actually don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all women are like that.
Nah.
Don't get me wrong.
God.
I'm just saying protect yourself because some women are like that. Like for me, I didn't want to like relationship and stuff like that just because I've seen people going through their bad, things like that. So that's why I stayed single or player or whatever you want to call it.
Thanks.
Because I didn't want to get hurt, emotionally or financially, but pretty much more emotionally. Money comes and goes. You can't die with the shit. So what's the point? That's my motto.
Facts.
You can leave it to your kids, grandkids, but you can't take the shit with you.
So the first thing I want to ask you is, man, this is the burning question. What is the best thing? What's the best thing that you feel like you did for yourself in order to have a healthy relationship before you even met? I don't want you to say the person's name that you're with. If you want to say that, you can.
Her name is Sarah.
Facts.
Beautiful, lovely
You
lady.
cleaned up with that, man. You got you a winner, bro. She is not playing.
Yeah, she's very patient with me and everything. Yeah, we've been a couple ups and downs like most relationships, but yeah, she's definitely my little rock right there. That's my babe.
Yeah. Big facts,
But
big facts.
she'll
So,
do anything for her, and she do the same in return. So I can't complain on that.
hmm so what did you
You
do
know what they
before?
say, teamwork make the dream work.
All day, man.
That's
Teamwork
that's
makes the dream work. That's how you get that clean
yes,
work. So what did you
yes.
do before you met her? You feel was the best thing you did before you met her in order to have that preparation to have this healthy relationship that you have? What do you think?
Just the key thing people don't realize,
Mm-hmm.
you really have to truly love and invest in yourself
Facts.
before you
Ooh.
can before you can make anybody else happy. Is because if you can't make yourself happy, you can't make another person happy. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's that's like 101. That should that's life hack 101.
Life hack one. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how? I
So
mean, like, what are some things? Because I know you said you went to the. When did you join the military, bro? When you were like what, 23, something like that?
yeah,
Something 20.
I actually no. I actually signed my I actually signed in my contract and everything um at 21. I had some legal
Yeah, yeah,
trouble
yeah. You don't have to speak on
that
that.
uh yeah, I had some legal trouble going on that was preventing me to enter basic, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't enter basic until I was 22 to say the least. say the
Right,
least.
right.
But yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and on that situation, all the charges were dropped and everything. It technically really wasn't my case or whatever. Somebody had just brought my name up, and I just had to go along to all the court proceedings because
Hey, man.
people bring their name up when it's unnecessary.
Yeah. That's what happens when you live a specific type of lifestyle. But the thing about that is, bro, the most important thing I think we're gonna just go cut into it because we've been keeping these ladies, waiting a long time. So I think I'm
Oh,
gonna just
sorry, and
cut
I'm
to
not
it.
even.
No, 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 no.
I'm not
It's not a
even like
problem. That was
reading
my
like
fault.
questions or anything. So I'm like, since you got me on audio,
Mm-hmm.
I'm back into my little man cave. Walking back around. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
Either
you.
like jumping from the little couch I got down here to my little gaming chair. So
We're definitely gonna jump into that topic, bro. So I would I really want to ask you, bro, what advice do you want to give the ladies for them to condition their not only their minds but their bodies, their souls, and their emotions to attract a healthy relationship at whatever point they might be in. They might be a fresh college graduate. They just got their master's. They might be on their Kanye West stuff. They might be on their Kim Kardashian. They just want to have a good relationship, man. What do you think a
um
woman should do to have a good relationship at this point, whatever point in their life they might be in?
um honestly, just just try for the most part, just just regular daily hygiene. Mostly just be yourself. You don't always have to get your hair done, nails done, and stuff like that all the time. If that's
Facts.
what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But just be yourself for the most part. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna actually attract the person that's gonna be there when you're just yourself, chilling. What I'm saying. Like Drake said, sweatpants, head tie, chilling with no makeup on. I swear that's the prettiest. Hopefully you don't take it wrong. Hopefully I'm
Hey,
quoting that right. Hopefully I'm quoting that right.
hey,
But
man,
that's
that's
the
as
truth,
right as you
though.
want to make it,
That's
man.
the truth. Cause you know what I'm saying? Because you know that's what we're gonna see you every day for the rest of our lives anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The outside world might see the makeup, the hair, and everything, but we see the process or before the process.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, so it doesn't matter. And for people that like, I need to lose weight to find a man. No, Because when you're in a relationship, you're
You're
gonna
not
eat,
gonna
you're
do
gonna
that
gain a little
shit.
weight
Exactly.
because you're gonna get
That's
you're
not how
gonna get
you act,
comfortable.
baby.
So you don't really have to do all that. Because say you know, just hypothetically, you know, you drop 10, 20 pounds or so, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you get with this dude or whatever, and you know, you gain a little weight, he might leave you because he thinks you're too fat.
And yeah, nobody wants that, man. Nobody
Yeah,
wants
so
you to.
you don't want to you don't want like I said you don't want to do everything like man if I would have if I didn't gain that weight back and I would still have him fuck that. If you don't like the weight you at then don't yeah.
Just don't basically. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but pretty much don't overexert yourself to be in a relationship. Just find somebody who's gonna accept you and whatever gains or losses that you take. They're not gonna expect too much or too little. They just want you at your base. Is is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, exact words. Thank God. Thank God we're on the same page when it comes to, you know, I guess that's why you pretty much like my little brother. You always get me, bro. For real.
Facts, man. That's the Scorpio energy, man. Scorpio and Aries, man. So,
Yeah.
what do you think? What advice would you give to the gentlemen out there, man, as far as them doing what they need to do to attract that same type of partnership, bro?
Honestly, stop chasing thoughts.
Wow. Facts.
I know you want to, I know, you know, we men, you know what I'm saying? We looking for that little, you know, piece of pussy or whatever. You want to call it sex, whatever.
Yo.
No, stop chasing thoughts. If you want a good relationship, stop chasing the little bar bitches, club bitches, fuck them bitches.
That's what I'm trying to
Those
do.
bitches ain't getting you nowhere.
So yeah, yeah.
See, I'm like, and honestly, find your woman that's got something going for it. She don't necessarily have to have a good job or anything, but that'd be a plus. But at the same time, as long as she's like working to something, trying to achieve goals or have goals, because that's what you need in life is some type of goal-oriented female.
Facts.
Because if she's not driven to do anything, then you're not going to accomplish anything besides a headache. I got Advil for that.
I gotta have you for that too. Shit. But what about like what if so okay, what's your opinion on a woman that wants to be what if she just wants to be a career mother, like a stay at home mom? She just wants to support her man and just be a traditional woman. I mean that's your okay, you go ahead.
No. It's okay. Like I said, it's okay for a female to want that. I'm just saying at the same time, she's gonna have like a housewife. She's gonna have goals. Like she's gonna do this in the kitchen. She's gonna have this design. She's wanting, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like around the house. She's gonna take care of. She's gonna she's gonna be like, baby, I'm gonna get the meal. I'm gonna get everything ready. I'm gonna write us a budget, so you don't have to even worry about the really financial part. Besides, just go to work.
Right.
She can pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, just make sure I drop you off to work or I have the car and, you know, you don't have to worry about this. I take care of it. Even though it's your money, I take care of it, you know, and here's your part of, you know, your paycheck or whatever, and this what I spent it on. I got the kids diapers and new toys and, you know, and a new t-shirt for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even though I'm a housewife, I still think about you. Even though it's your own, pretty much you buying yourself your own present. It's the thought that counts. Right. Sorry if I'm like rambling on.
It's cool.
You know what I'm saying? But
It's
yeah.
cool, bro. So you know what? In one of my last relationships, bro, I think the the best thing I did was I put myself in a position where I carry the load, which is why I really function how I do as far as when I try to look for my next partner. You know, because what I did was I worked a shitty ass, weak ass, a fucked up ass job. I did not want to do it, but I made sure, you know, that my woman could get her degree. You know, I made
Right.
sure that she would be able to be in position to be in possession to, if something bad happened to me, she would be able to respond accordingly. Financially, not necessarily emotionally, but at least financially. What do you think is the best thing that you've done in this part of your life? Because I know you said, I mean, I'm proud as fuck of you. You own a home, you know what I'm saying? You don't fucking, you don't ask anybody for anything as far as I fucking know. And I don't, if you did, I wouldn't know about it. But what do you think is something that every man should do to have that type of relationship? You know, as far as what they should be doing for their woman as the foundation. Because that's what I
Oh,
did.
the thing is, um, how can I say this? Pretty much don't
Well,
lie about yourself because I know a lot of I know some guys that lie about what kind of job they have, what kind of stuff they going like like yeah, I'm going back to school and stuff like that. But in our reality, you're not even
I'm doing
thinking about going back to school. It's
shit.
just a little game you're saying,
uh,
and you know, and with in women, they pick up things because they looking. It's because honestly, gonna make it sound so traditional and stuff like that.
mm,
For going back to being there, like the pretty much the medieval times of Stone Age and everything. Because honestly, men are pretty much there to provide and everything, and women are there just to give birth and nurture. I'm sorry if that's sounding like anti-feminist or whatever, but it's just the truth because you guys look for providers.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I look for somebody that's gonna,
Stability,
strong and stuff
security,
like that.
facts,
So,
bro. It's not a secret. They know.
so yeah, so that's so when people when you guys say these things, these females like, okay, I can step back for my goals and what I'm trying to accomplish because this man seems like he already got it all, and I can
Mm-hmm.
just play my part as a woman, and that
Right.
has to really be, in the like working class or whatever.
It's pretty
They
much
make
like
me,
when. No, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
uh, yeah, sorry about that, but like I said, so when, so don't be in the like, don't like don't sell yourself too high because you don't know you might be setting up your partner to sell herself a little short. That's all I'm saying. Don't sell yourself too high so you don't sell your partner too short.
Right. That's flame, bro. I get that. I like that. Don't set yourself. Don't sell yourself too high because you don't want your partner to set herself up to be too short. That's real game. That's that real. You gotta have the seasoning before you can be sauced. That's bro. We're gonna do at least. We might have to do a whole series because what Valerie said. I like this guy, and she put some smiley faces. Hell yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, man, that's I think you really set the foundation as far as this whole discussion, making sure that you invest in yourself and making sure, because I'm gonna be totally transparent with you, my guy. I lost a lot of opportunities, and when I say opportunities, you already know, because I was
Yeah.
just trying to be all personality, and I don't have a car, I don't have a license, and I don't have the biggest house in the whole Joliet. But I was really in a position where I was like, damn, baby, I got potential. I'm pretty. I'm healthy. I'm a vegan. I got this little following I'm trying to build like King Solomon. But at the same time, like, are you gonna keep leaving me for this weirdo just because he has a house, just because he has a car? But if I didn't put that same energy in myself, or if I did, excuse me, if I did put that same energy, you pretty much just, yeah, you just laced me like a new pair of Timberlands, bro. But if I would have put that same energy in myself and stopped worrying about just, just the flesh, if I stopped worrying about
Yeah.
that, then I would have already had everything that I needed to have. Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be totally transparent with you. At some point, when all these women kept leaving me, oh, Aaron, you don't have a car, you don't have this, you don't have this, it kind of set up a mental block in my mind. Like, damn, if I get this, then am I gonna be? Is she gonna want me for my car? Is she gonna want me for my house? Is she gonna want me for my money? Well, shit, I might as well not even just. I might as well not even get that. I might as well just put it down on them. I might as well just talk to them how I want to talk to them and just take them down instead of getting the money because they're just gonna want me for my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just made me
Yeah. I get
not.
what you're
That made
saying.
me not want to get money, just to see where people's minds were at that point. That kind of separated me from the goal. But I met somebody that gave me that motivation to want to get, like a home studio. That made me want to get a movie theater. Like you said, you have a man cave. So how did you get to that point where you had that investment? Like, what made you really want to invest in having your own home, bro?
Uh, honestly, to be honest with you,
Wait, wait, wait.
is
Before you
it
answer that, Valerie asked you, "Do you surf?"
do I serve
Yeah,
like like
surf.
weed and stuff or what?
No, surf. SURF.
Oh, serve.
Not
Oh
serve.
my
Not sell drugs.
bad.
Not that. Don't say
Sorry,
that.
that's sorry, that's the
That's the
old
old you.
Chicago, version of me.
What you trying to get? A 3-4? No, no,
Honestly,
not that.
honestly, believe it or not, I tried surfing a few times. Like
Right.
so serious. I actually tried surfing a few times back in Puerto Rico when I had this lovely girl I was dating. I should have tried to
Right,
start a
bro. She
family with
was
her, but
nice.
I was young and not thinking.
I forgot about her. She was nice, bro.
But
She
yeah,
she was good.
yeah, she got a nice goofy looking white dude right now, but
Exactly.
yeah, she took me surfing a few times. I fell all times though. I failed.
Damn.
I made it back to shore, obviously.
So back to the yeah. As far as you investing in the home, what happened? How did you get to that?
Honestly, believe it or not, I was I was pretty much content on renting
Mm-hmm.
until like almost like when the new lease came or whatever.
Okay.
And me and the landlord had a back and forth on rent or whatever because he jacked the rent up. I think it was overpriced for the apartment we were staying at. So I'm like, okay. So I did some research and I'm like, you know what? Buying a home like right now is gonna be cheaper because rent is always gonna go up because of you know property value and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The economy is booming. rent goes up. People make more. What I'm saying? You got to live more, or whatever. So that's honestly how I actually became a homeowner. Just got tired of renting and paying somebody else. Now I'm pretty much paying myself.
All right, bro. We're gonna I'm gonna ask you. We're gonna do two more things, bro. So
Oh, sorry.
we're gonna reiterate. What are the three things you think that would make a woman more marketable and acceptable as far as them obtaining and maintaining a healthy relationship long term? Not these one night stands, not these club, whatever. What is gonna make a woman?
Honestly,
Three things.
we plow back to that nerdy motherfucker that's keep hitting your DM talking about good morning, hi sweetie, and this checking up on your day. That's the motherfucker you're supposed to be trying to. Hold on.
You are a real as fuck, bro. That's why I fuck
Hold
with
on,
you,
not
man. Go ahead, bro.
not the guy that got on the nicest clothes at the club, and you see all the little thought chicks chasing him. Nah, that's not the dude you want. That dude ain't gonna leave nothing but heartbreak and misery.
Not me though. I'm sexy. That's Aaron Moses.
I'm just saying.
I got you.
I'm just saying.
I'm not. I don't do that.
So
I don't do that.
Cause you know me, you know me. So I was that good looking dude that had the
Hey
the
man, you're
clothes,
still
the
pretty,
cars,
bro.
and everything. I had and I grabbed like 3 or 4 chicks in a night.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Having them all wait their turn. Like seriously, people say that how dudes bragging to their friends like, oh, we ran the train on this girl. Nah, girls used to run trains on me.
Bro, you do, bro. I'm gonna tell you something about yourself, bro. I don't know if you notice, you always
But I'm
walked
saying
up.
that's not the like I said, that's not the type of dude you guys want. You don't want that.
Right.
Because, like I said, it's just misery and heartache.
Not me.
Get that dude that's, I already see you a good female and, and stuff like that. He's liking all your pictures, you post and everything, hearting them and everything. Even got the little new cure emoji, you putting that now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So respond back to that guy.
Okay, so that's number one. Number one, make sure you acknowledge those who acknowledge you. And just because he's a nerd, the person that you don't think that's going to be the most acceptable, even if he's not as, the person that you want.
Right. That person is going to be always there for you no matter what the situation is. That's what you need.
Right. That makes a lot of sense, bro. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay, so number two. What's number two? I'm going to write these down, actually, so I can give this information to these women. What's number two?
Number two for females and stuff. Do not. Let me reiterate this. Do not tell your friends how good your man is in bed. Do not.
This guy. Not. Hell yeah. I'm writing that down.
I know y'all females want to brag like, oh girl, he ain't like this, he did this, we spent hours doing this, blah blah blah. No. He's this big. No, that's not what you do. Because now you got some of your friends tell their friends and stuff like that. Now you got your best friend's homegirl looking at your man.
Stop bragging on his dick. Stop dick bragging, baby. Keep that to yourself. Stop that bed talk. Okay.
You don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And number three.
Speak to him.
Don't have too high of expectations. I know you guys have like certain expectations. You got to meet this, got to do this.
Jesus.
That's cool and all, but at the same time, not all the time that great guy is gonna have that right away. Not right away. You know what I'm saying? You know, first you date, then you see how it goes. If shit's not changing in 5-6 months, you see like you see no drive in them. Then you get rid of them. You got, you know what I'm saying? If you, I know, you know, times get hard. You know, people struggle. It's hard to get jobs. You know, especially right now. That's not a problem. But I'm saying if he's, you know, every day he's getting up, he's looking at, you know, he's applying on everything on Indeed, Monster, even the little newspapers and stuff like that. If he's doing any of that like that, then yes, keep, you know what I'm saying, like that, keep him. But if he just, I might look for a job today, baby, but I'm about to go on here and play this 2K all day, though.
Still not the
like,
person.
Keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
That's not the person you want. I'm sorry. If he's, you know, if he got any, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
All right, so let me touch on these 3 points. Then we're gonna let these ladies go to sleep, man, so they can get their beauty rest.
I hope they enjoyed the live and the conversation.
Oh, definitely.
Sorry, y'all couldn't see video of me, but
we're gonna get all that taken out.
Maybe next time I actually do a live and just invite you, and you can just add your audience.
Oh,
so that makes sure.
Definitely.
You know.
Definitely. And guys, what's your handle? You're on PS2. My bad, bro. My bad. I haven't played PS5, 4, right?
Yeah, I got a PS4. Hold on, let me go ahead into that.
Bro, I haven't played video games since Jesus was crucified, bro. So you have to excuse
me. I gotta. Matter of fact, I gotta go change my settings real quick. So.
And guys, let's encourage this man, because you see his charisma, his electric personality. Let's encourage this guy to go on YouTube and make his money as a live streamer and possibly eventually do some vlogs and some blogs, man. We need to get this guy some money. He's a retired veteran. He served our country proudly without a motherfucking excuse, without any complaints. I haven't heard this guy complain about his service not one time. And this is one of my favorite, this is where I get a lot of this energy from, man. From this guy, man. This is my guy, bro. This guy is almost probably more important than my own father, bro, in my life, to be totally honest, man. To be honest.
Yeah, for real.
To be honest.
I didn't even know you value you like that, bro.
I don't even fuck with my dad.
Yeah,
like
I feel honored there.
Man, thank you, bro. Thank you. You taught me how to play video games and played in the backyard, and we fucking went to Dewan's house. You remember that one time we took the car with the little battery in it? We had a little my grandma brought us this little car. We drove that shit from 107th in Calumet to 113th in Michigan. And that's dangerous. We shouldn't have not done that. But we did it anyway. We used to ride our bikes all the way to fucking 10 to, bro,
that shit was
103rd,
crazy.
Bro.
Especially Aunt Tamika's face when
she was like, how the fuck y'all get over here? Where your mama at? I was like, I don't know.
she dropped off stuff like, she was like, we got dropped off at grandma's house.
Exactly.
Like, nobody with y'all knows how y'all get here, the car.
Yeah, like, something like that. Yeah.
Like, what y'all laughing driving that?
California love. Shout out to Valerie.
Like, sure, y'all like it up better than y'all.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I'm like, shit. I'm like, some told me to charge it up.
That shit was driving slow up that hill, huh? Yeah, hell yeah. You gonna put that bitch on
Shoot.
neutral. Just let this bitch ride
I
down the
remember
hill.
that. I remember that. My mom got to Tamika's house, whooped her ass, and
That shit was
put the
fucked
little
up.
kind of back seat.
Y'all gonna go to bed. I know it's still bright outside, but you gotta go to bed. Like, come on, man. They the one, they should have been watching this. It's not our fault. We're just kids. Come on now. I thought they was in the backyard this whole time. No, we were on a whole different side of Roseland. We almost, no. We could have went on the highway. They would have knew. But yeah, bro. Fucking, yeah, we're gonna do this definitely again, man. Oh yeah, what's your handle real quick so they can join you on your, when you play NBA 2K,
Right.
you play, I know you played a Call of Duty.
Yeah, I play a couple other games, but 2K is mainly my number one priority right now because I'm trying to get my character as a level 99. So
Yeah.
when that next 2K comes out, my player will already be a 99. I already have that. I don't have to create another one. I made that mistake. We're not doing it on 19, so
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's my goal. So when I get that, so when 21 comes out, I have my character already in the game. So that's what I'm doing right now. And
You there?
yeah, I'm here. Oh, sorry.
All right, just give me the I mean, shit, we could do this again in like maybe 2-3 weeks. No pressure. But yeah, the ladies definitely enjoyed this conversation, man. So I want to say thank you for joining in, and yeah, we could definitely do this again. Maybe the week of the first or something like that. I think the first is a Monday, so somewhere around there. It doesn't matter, bro. But yeah,
All right.
we're definitely gonna
It's
do this again.
yeah, my PS4 handle is Shy Nerd 3269. Is CHINERD 3269.
Right. Shy
And
nerd.
please, yeah, write it down. Don't add me right now because you might not be able to because I'm waiting on the PS4 network to let me change my settings so I can, add more people. Because right now I only got like three friends. Got my two nephews and like my best friend. So
Cool, man. So I'm gonna let you go, bro. And
all right, so yeah, y'all give me a little bit of time and add me on the PS4 network. And like you said, we're gonna do this live again.
definitely.
And definitely next time y'all gonna be able to see my face and my voice and stuff.
Definitely, man.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Good night, everyone. Good night, cuz I'll call you. I'll call you back when you get off your live.
All right, yeah, definitely. All right, man. Thanks. Peace. So there you have it. That's how you get a husband. That's how you get a wife. And if it don't work the first time, baby, you could do it twice. Twice as nice as ice. That's how we're gonna do it, man. It's Aaron excuse me. Aaron Moses. And if you love me, Aaron motherfucking Moses. Alright. Peace. Make sure you share this video, baby. Stay sexy. Alright.